Now it's plain to see you are a cunt, a big fat stinking cunt.
Hello and welcome to a new episode of American Truck Simulator. And because I haven't played this game in a while, it kind of reset me back to my garage. That is obviously annoying. Guess can't do long loads because most likely I'll have to get a new hard drive and then I won't have. Just never mind. So you probably saw at the beginning of this episode. We're taking a load to Las Cruces, whatever, in Arizona, in New Mexico. Sorry, So what we're gonna do is we're just gonna take this out of here, and then we're gonna cut to I think it's Saro or something like that in New Mexico, because I want there to at least be mostly new roads in this episode of recording. So. I also have my graphics mod in, so I also have the mod that makes the roads look better too, so more realistic, because that's what we want. Freight market, and right here is the one that we're taking. It's a 53-foot trailer, and it's grain carrying 43,000 pounds. So first gear. And right here it is. So, turn on our flashers, because I'm pretty sure that's what trucks do in real life. And sold it. Just fabulous. Okay, so it's right there in that mirror. Okay, going to turn it in a little bit more. Yeah. Wait, is that going to make it in first try? No, that wasn't. Okay, so I need to go more that way. Bring it out a little. Just reverse this thing here into place. Let's see if that'll make it in. Yep, right there. Got the kingpin right in. After playing this game for a while, you can pretty easily get the truck and the kingpin. Take off our flashers. Change our little display here to no. We need fuel. Okay. So good thing we don't need to turn right out of here. And can't see over there. Swing it. Okay, there's no traffic, so that's good. You gotta try to obey the traffic laws. It's not gonna be good, is it? Because I don't know how to. And kind of take that a little bit wide there. And rotate substance. So once we get on the highway, we'll cut. And gotta make this. Don't want to sit through another light. Okay, there we go. Okay, this is fine. And get on the highway. So now that we are on new roads that we have not traveled on before. So, I'm just going to completely cover the topic of me not making many American Truck Sim videos lately. So what has happened was that my hard drive that I record videos on, it filled up. It's 1 terabyte drive, filled it up within 1 month and half of another month. So, filled up pretty fast. So, the last American Truck Sim video was the last video that I was able to make. Actually, no, the last video I was able to make was the BeamNG Drive tank video, but that was a very short video. And so when I got the new drive, the drive that I store my videos on now is even bigger than my main computer drive. It's a 3 terabyte drive, and it's the same exact drive as my main drive, but it just has more storage than my main drive. which is fine because I don't need too much storage from my main drive. I only have 2 terabytes with my main drive, but this one is 3 terabytes, and that's going to help me be able to record a lot more and not have big periods of time when I don't record videos, because I can have a lot of videos prepared so that it doesn't just come up on me when it gets filled up. I can notice that it's getting filled up a lot faster because there's a lot more room, you could say, where it looks so like on a smaller space hard drive, when it looks almost full without actually looking at the amount of gigabytes left, there's more left on a 3 terabyte drive than the same amount of space on a 3 terabyte drive. And when I say space, I mean the space that is like left. I can show a image of that right now. So should be able to record videos a lot more now. And my cat is just sitting here in my chair, and she has her head laying. Oh, I was looking at my cat. So my cat's sitting on my right side. I don't know how she's fitting in my chair with me, and she just has her head laying under my desk or right under my shifter, which means I can't move my leg from the gas to the brake very fast because she won't like it. She's a stubborn cat. Cats are so demanding, but we don't know what they want. Why is there so much traffic on this back road? Just doesn't make sense. Okay. The roads definitely do look 10 times nicer than they used to, because they have a nice realistic look to them. And I did have to sleep just before the cut to here. I did have to sleep, so yeah. Now it is 6 a.m. Actually, it's probably a little bit. It was 6:20, so now it's maybe about 7. Nope, it's 8 o'clock. That's where game time flies. 100 more miles left. So after we get to Sakaro or Saro, whoa, get to those high gears, and yep, as soon as you get into that high gear range, it's Jake brake works perfectly. I love it. But so once we get to Saro, we're going right now we're going east. Then once we get to Saro, we're going south. Don't want to overrun it, even though they don't have that technical feature in the game. And getting the brake here. And my cat is walking up onto my desk now and is in front of my second monitor. My cat's name is Florine, Florine. And now, because she's in front of my second monitor, can't see my temperatures. Oh, and now she's behind my main monitor. Jeez. My main monitor kind of puts out a lot of heat, so. Especially within an overdrive mode. Which, if you don't know, overdrive on my monitor essentially means it is pushing a lot more voltage through the display, which increases response time and lowers the amount of milliseconds that it takes for the display to respond. Okay, able to go right now. I've noticed that, like, while carrying this much weight, it's sometimes like it feels like the engine's going to stall out when you take off in first gear, but it doesn't. I'll show you that up here at this next light, particularly in first high. And first gear. Okay, so if I just stop here for a second, it just bogs down a lot. I'm not skipping the gears too much here. Of course, you're always going to be shifting gears, well, skipping gears unless you're going, for example, 5 high, 6 low, 6 high. Because low and high are actual different gears. But they just divide them like by 2, so that's what you see on the display. And so 8th gear, if you didn't count low and low high, it would only have 16 gears, but it has low and low high. So adding 2 gears, 18 gears. And I think my cat's just laying behind my monitor now. My main monitor, I don't have to worry about it, but my second monitor, it's really light and extremely thin, so she could very easily just push it and make it fall off my desk. Now, something that is stupid is that my $1,000 monitor decides that it's going to have a terrible stand. By that, I mean you can't adjust swivel. You can't swivel the monitor. That's stupid. But the worst part is it's really wobbly. And it's annoying. So like in this game, if I just go like kind of like that, it kind of shakes my monitor a little bit because like I have my wheel on my desk. So that is why I'm getting a Visa mount. And how the Visa mount works is, a lot of them, or I don't know the exact specifics of what makes it a Visa mount, but I think it's like the bolt characteristics. Don't quote me on that. So, come on, get. Okay, had a little bit of weird stuff happen in there when I tried to go into gear. Wouldn't go in. Anyway, so I forget what I was talking about. Okay, so when I was talking about a Visa mount. Oh no, sorry that sorry whatever type of vehicle you are. So basically, the Visa mount, the type I'm getting, I don't know if there's different types of Visa mounts, but the type I'm getting is, so I have to take off the stand off my monitor, and it attaches onto the back, kind of like a wall mount, but it clamps onto the desk. And it's really sturdy. It's $100, you know. Like, I didn't think mounts were going to be so expensive, but they just are. Well, it's a Amazon Basics premium mount. And let's see how much time. That's 72 miles. That's going to be just a little bit of time, not too much. We could probably get away with going 80 miles an hour. Yeah, 80 miles an hour will probably be good. I mean, in real life, it's cops really don't care if you go 5 over. But more than 5, you might get a ticket if you're caught speeding. And we're just barely making it on the amount of fuel we have. And we're going to go back into low gear because we want those higher RPMs. And you stupid little... You just got it? I hate it when there's stupid, slow people in the fast lane. I'm going to get back over here then so that vehicles can pass me. Now I need to get back up to speed. I'm looking at you, Range Rover. Eight low. 35 gallons of fuel left. And, you know, I'm just going to go back over to our speed gauge, even though I don't necessarily use too much, because Well, if you're watching the video on a low quality, you probably want to be able to see the speed gauge, but you know, it is completely fine. And what's this here? Road work? Yep, road work. Probably going to decrease speed, isn't it? Yes it is. Well, even if it doesn't. Yeah, there it is. Everyone on the highway just slammed on their brakes. Ugh. I'm gonna have low air pressure if I have to keep slamming my brakes. Ugh. It says I'm running out of fuel, but I'm not. You know, I'm not dealing with this. Okay. Now that that is over, I know I could stay in the fast lane, but still. Why not? And 6 high. Want to get as much revs out of this engine as possible. And I want to make up time so that this video isn't extremely long. Because that's not what I want. And this might be a slight downhill grade, so. And when we shift up, we're going to be in 8 low, so that we can just get as much as possible. Okay. I have 16,000 miles on this truck. I've used this truck a lot. And up here we need to turn off. So. And down to 35. Are you kidding me? There we go. Gotta get those higher RPMs. And there we go. No. Low. Yep. Those extremely low gears help you when going uphill from a stop. I don't get that. There's a stop sign and a light. What, is this Europe or something? America. And here we go. Just about there. How much fuel do we have left? Let's check this. We have 24 gallons left. That's gonna be just fine, since it's literally 0 miles away. I can't see the sign, so I'm just gonna hope that this van in front of me goes when it's time to go. Okay, here we go. Blinker. Don't want to get caught by that cop right there. Super piggy. He's piggy. Now, to be fair, I don't call cops pigs. It's just a little joke. I respect cops. And, okay. Can't use Jake brake since we're kind of in a city area. And had to take that super wide so that I didn't hit the trailer on anything. Where do you need it? Where's this location at? Is it over here? Okay, it's right in there in the corner. It's gonna be interesting, but easy. Sometimes. Okay. So, yeah, we're going to kind of turn this way. And, okay. And, gonna start feeding the wheel back. And now it needs to go the other way. Just look at this for a second. And feed it all the way back to the other side sharp. Okay, I think if I just go really sharp here, and then I can turn out of it in a second. So really sharp. And then right here, I'm going to turn out of it, and my wheel's super stiff while going slow speeds. Ugh. Like, it feels like there's 15 pounds of weight on this wheel. And thought it. Okay, so we'll want to go this way a little. And back this way. So, okay. I have to go back that way. And I just need to straighten it up because OCD. And there we go. So, hopefully you liked this episode, and goodbye.